Yo! What's up, guys? So we're watching another reaction video, and it's called Family of 9 Live Off Grid to Reject Society.
My extraordinary family. And as you can see, we got the matching jackets.
The matching jackets. Don't worry, Aspen. This one's the one he gave me.
I just stole his original one because I'm cold. So I'm an only child, and
I have one child.
what? Hey, hold on.
Redo.
I'm an only child, so this seems like insane to have like that many siblings.
Yeah, like I have one sibling. I have a brother, and so like, I mean, I guess anyone thinking of 9 siblings is like crazy, but...
So comment how many siblings you have.
Yes. Tell us. We want to know.
All 0 of you that comment, even though we ask every 30 seconds. Okay.
Please.
Please just watch our video.
So, we're going to get started.
Yeah.
I'm pulling my children out of the negative things of the world. We chose to quit doing vaccinations for our children.
How fitting for this day and age. Bro, they can't get corona if they're not in the city, though.
Yeah.
I would not let my children get vaccinated towards the coronavirus. If you look at what's happening in America right now, it's not getting better. It's not that I don't trust people, it's just that I don't trust people.
He's smart.
That's wise words.
It's not that I don't trust people, but...
I don't trust people. It's right here.
This is the Smythe family. Kip and Carrie and their 7 children.
It goes from Caleb.
Bro, he looks like he's 35 in an accounting firm. Like,
if y'all know the gamer Nade Shot, this is Nade Shot when he's younger. This is like...
It actually looks like Nate. But what I was gonna say is he said, you know, when people like lived in the wagons, like the Oregon Trail, they died at like 30. They, like, I don't know what they're trying to do.
Why do they look... I mean, I guess they're like older style.
Yeah, they look like they'll die in their 30s. I'm just saying.
To Joshua, to Nathan, to Esther, to Joseph.
That was a girl.
The girl in striped pajamas.
Yes.
Naomi, then to Abigail.
She's like, yo, y'all recording or what?
What is that? I've never seen that before.
What is that?
Yo, you got a rat crawling on the floor.
They're all living off-grid on 20 acres in the Ozarks of Missouri. So how did the Smythes come to live this way?
If you look at the culture in America and what's happening in America right now, the kind of craziness, it's not getting better. Society. It's not that I don't trust people.
He just lifts that up. There's like another kid like...
Looked like they were building a bomb under that.
Bomb in the striped pajamas.
Oh.
It's just that I don't trust people. Because people are people. There's no way around it.
This man thinks he's like a philosopher, but he just says the same thing twice. And
he
he's
has like 5 sayings. He's like, I prepared these all.
I'm kind of getting like cult vibes, like he's building a society.
I'm pulling my children out of the world as much as possible, but that's out of the negative things of the world.
They're like videoing him, they're like, zoom in. I mean her.
Yeah, you're right.
About 10 years ago, got a real desire in my heart, Kip and I both did, to begin homesteading, growing our own food, and that led us on a journey that ended up here.
Crazy how like out of this time zone they like look. They look like they were on the Oregon Trail.
It's like, why in every like video sort of like this?
You guys ever eat junk food?
Junk food?
He's like, junk food? What's a donut?
Yeah.
And it's not just their own food that they grow. They also grow their own herbal remedies.
We do more of a preventative approach, so we do a lot of herbs, essential oils.
It's like looking at like the 1950 yearbook pictures on the wall and seeing like, how do these people that are graduating, they don't look your age, you know?
Yeah,
they're like
look...
not even like older or younger, they're just like different universe looking.
Yeah.
And good nutrition. None of our children have ever had to take antibiotics, which is a big blessing. We stopped vaccinations after our 3rd child because
they're just like, no one's gotten vaccinated, and then shows the video of the kid with like, who knows, under, like, he's got a cut in his foot, and they just wrap it with like a cloth.
His foot's just gonna fall off tomorrow.
Like,
he'll live at least, maybe.
He had a very severe reaction, became very ill.
Wife started scratching her head saying, hey, seems to be kind of a consistent thing for our children.
We didn't feel it was safe any longer to give them the vaccinations. And there's a lot of controversy on that. I understand it was not an easy decision for us to make, but we feel it was right for us.
Would you get a coronavirus vaccine?
No, I would not get a coronavirus vaccine. And I would not let my children get vaccinated towards the coronavirus.
And I assume you don't get a flu shot either.
Correct.
Although Kip and Carrie's decision not to vaccinate their children is against US government advice, they have been promoting their way of living online.
So what are you up to in the garden, honey?
We are getting this bed that we just cleared of sweet potatoes.
So they live away from society, but then they post YouTube videos of their living away from society. And so they get feedback in the form of comments and likes. And that doesn't seem weird.
Ready for some fall crops.
Just under 3 years ago, we started a YouTube channel and showing our journey.
they almost had 50,000 subs.
That's 50,000 more than we'll ever have.
Help us get higher than 9 family members and higher than DZ trees. If you know what I'm talking about.
Because of living this way of life so different, maybe we'd be able to encourage others.
All of these things make life quite a bit different.
They're digging the child's grave just early on because they know they'll need it soon.
They're like, she's only making it to like 14. Yeah. Is she just staring at it like...
Here, our kids get up in the morning, they do their morning chores. Good morning, crew. Y'all raring to go? And then it's off to the schooling, homeschooling.
He's like, then they're off to school. Psych, they're still home.
There's nowhere to go.
Most of their time is not at the table, and they're learning in lots of different other ways. So they could be sitting down with their buddy. The 3 older children have the 3 younger children as their buddies, and so they spend time doing things together.
What are the things that you guys feel maybe other kids aren't getting that you guys are?
A lot of real life facts and problem solving in the real life world.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you have to hunt for yourself at 3, I mean.
I feel like this part is good for them because they're like gardening or whatever, building, using the hammer and stuff. Whereas like some kids out here in 12th grade, we may know what Pythagorean theorem is, but they don't even know how to turn a water hose on.
Yeah.
Instead of just at a desk. Yeah, lots of animal husbandry stuff.
Can't put this on YouTube now.
Broken fencing.
Yo, they're just videoing Idaloo.
I'm a cowboy.
I think that in the public school system there are a lot of facts being fed to the children, a lot of times geared toward testing. There's other things that are more important, having the wisdom to take what you know and use it in life in a beneficial way.
Man just created, like, his war weapon. May not know how to do math, but I mean.
I want to give my children all the tools I can give them to pursue their passions.
Except health regulations, vaccines, anything that'll help them.
And they don't even give them like fast food, you know?
Yeah,
Must
come
suck.
on. Man.
And public school just doesn't cater to that.
But not everyone has the same view as Kip and Carrie when it comes to schooling and bringing up their children.
No matter what lifestyle you
Just watches the milk a cow.
That was way too long. Like, what?
10 seconds or just like,
Yes.
no matter what beliefs you have, what kind of religion, you're gonna have haters if you put yourself out in the public, no matter what.
That comment that was on Reddit, but it said like that father's like building his own little kingdom on that land. That's very cult-ish.
They ask a lot of questions about homeschooling. And, well, how are you socializing your children? You're so removed from the whole rest of society.
they just like go into society and they're like, wait, there's more of us? What the heck is that thing?
Why does it look like me? Why do y'all's cows have wheels?
They just look at like a building taller than one story.
Dang, that tree large.
When I went to school, I was getting into trouble, encouraging my friends to get into trouble. So do I want my children being influenced by one of me when I was that age? No, I don't. I really don't.
There's the rat again.
You do realize, like, this is your parents made a decision to live like this. What do you think about their decision?
I think it's a good one. And it's also how I want to live when I grow up.
Just watching like censored videos. Like, oh,
What are you watching?
the father, I see where he's coming from. Reject society. I'm not saying I completely agree, but he went out of his way to start his family on an island. But then he, like, at that point you should go all the way. Like, he has a gaming PC with like a webcam, and like they get to see the outside, but the outside doesn't get. Well, the outside does get to see him. I don't know.
Mr. Beast bought an island for like almost $1 million, so
Yeah.
these dudes must be rich.
Just teaching me how to do that. And it gives me a lot of freedom.
Freedom confined to like an island. What are you gonna do? Climb a tree?
He's like, he's like, freedom to do what I love. It just cuts to him watching a censored YouTube video.
With their children's passions and freedom being one of the main drives for Kip and Carrie's way of parenting and living, how would they react
It's so good. And then the kid's like,
if one or all of them wanted to make a more conventional lifestyle for themselves?
If they want to pursue the normal American lifestyle, go into the city, get the job and all that, I wouldn't force them to stay here. I would let them do that.
that's exactly what a cult leader would say.
Yeah, that was really like, okay.
He's like, oh yeah, y'all can leave. But then when they try to leave,
Yeah, I'm getting cult vibes.
I would be hurt in my heart, but I wouldn't force them. My oldest son, is pursuing web design and things like that. He didn't get that from me, I'll tell you that for sure. But it's something that really interests him. He has this creativeness about him. I'm trying to empower him to do that.
nature, this is how you started out? Come on, bro.
He just stared through me, bro. I'm so uncomfortable. Why did you pause it right here?
It's like if someone like waves at you and you're like, hey, and then they're waving at someone behind you. He's staring at someone like a mile that way.
To pursue that.
None of these children have smiled once. just saying.
Just like,
we have no emotions.
Well, everyone has a choice to make how they're going to live their life.
but do y'all have a choice?
My kids, they have a choice. They either stay here or they try to leave. Try.
They're on an island. How can they get away?
Yeah.
And thankfully, we still have the freedom to make those choices. I wouldn't put my way of life on anyone if it wasn't their choice, but I wouldn't change either.
The family tree ends right there. What now? After they're like...
Yeah, she's trying to make them all like healthier and like better and like a different way of living. But then it's like they're just gonna stop after they grow up. They're just gonna...
After they reach like 17.
They're all just gonna die.
Yeah.
Nate Shot was 17, bro.
Oh no, rip Nate Shot. Do you think that was good?
I thought that was pretty good. It was definitely funny to comment on. It was educational to look at their lifestyle.
Yeah, their lifespan of 17 years.
If y'all made it this far,
Let us know if you enjoy reaction videos, because we love making them. Have you guys ever been part of a cult? Do you guys agree or disagree with the dad?
yeah, comment if you'd like to live on this island with them.
We actually have a cult. It's called Stay Bright.
Yeah, so stay bright.
There's a lot of controversy on that. I understand it was not an easy decision.
Go ahead and comment down below if you would get a coronavirus vaccine. Yeah, right in the zone.
What?
They all have like an accent. Like there's no one like, you know what I mean? Sorta. There's.
They have an accent?
I think. Wait, hold up. Okay, maybe they don't have accent. It seemed.
You can touch it. She's literally gonna lie in her own grave. Cut that up.
We're gonna get demonetized. Then we won't make money that we aren't making.
Oh man. Aw,
My
yeah.
favorite.
God? Jesus Christ.
Okay, never mind. Comment down below your cult experiences. Yeah, I don't know if I'll leave that in or not.
Yeah, as you can see, we got the matching jacket.
Matching jackets. Don't worry, Aspen. This one's the one you